Lock up tight now.
Remember last year at the Game Awards when they announced Marvel's Blade? Yeah, that was a hell of a moment. Welcome to another episode of Marvelous Gaming, where we explore every little bit of this upcoming gem. We got to watch this super stylish trailer that gave us our first glimpse of the vampire hunter Eric Brooks in all his glory. And let me tell you, it was epic. But since then, things have been a bit quiet, apart from some cool concept art that's been floating around. From what I have seen of Blade so far, it looks like it can be something special. It's coming from Arcane Lion, and these guys know how to deliver top-notch third-person action. But this time, they are throwing in that superhero twist. How awesome does that sound? It is definitely one of the most anticipated games coming up, and it just goes to show how Marvel is seriously stepping up their game in the gaming world. So, what do we actually know about Marvel's Blade right now? Well, we have got that initial reveal trailer to keep rewatching, and trust me, I have been doing just that. So without wasting another second, let's get straight into today's episode where we're going to check out everything we know so far. Development. This game is being cooked up by none other than Arcane Studios. You know, the legends behind the Dishonored series, Deathloop, and the super cool Redfall from last year. But wait, it gets better. It is specifically Arcane Lion, the mastermind behind those epic games, who are taking the reins on this one. Now let's talk about why this is so exciting. I mean, Arcane Studios and weapons, that is like peanut butter and jelly. They are pros at creating games where you are slicing and dicing with knives and swords, blasting away with guns, and all sorts of ranged combat. And remember, they have already dipped their toes into the vampire pool with Redfall, so putting them on Blade, almost like a match made in gaming heaven. Blade's known for his badass arsenal over the years, and who better to bring that to life than Arcane? I mean, I can already imagine the insane action scenes they are going to conjure up.
This is gonna hurt.
Settings and storyline. This game is not going to be your typical Marvel game. They are going for a more mature vibe this time. We are talking about an original story based on the comic book hero. Dinga Bakaba, the game director at Arcane Lion, shared how he has always felt connected to Blade because of their shared mixed heritage. He is super psyched to put their own spin on Blade, and honestly, I can feel his excitement. They are setting the game in Paris, his hometown, and Blade is going to be tackling all sorts of vampire chaos there, one stake at a time. Talk about home field advantage. Sebastian Mitten, the art director, is all about pushing Arcane's art style to new heights with this project. He's jazzed about bringing Blade's slick style, think trench coat and iconic sunglasses to life in a bold, modern way. It is all about impactful ideas meeting innovative design. So, the story we have got so far, Blade finds himself in a quarantined section of Paris amidst a vampiric emergency. Paris at night is off limits to the locals thanks to the vampire threat. Sounds like Blade's got his work cut out for him, dealing with vampire drama in the City of Lights. I am already hooked on the idea of prowling around Paris with Blade, taking down vamps and saving the city. It would be quite exciting to see how this story unfolds.
It's on.
Gameplay. So, about the gameplay for Marvel's Blade, it is all still a bit up in the air, but what we have heard from Arcane Lion is enough to get anyone hyped. Plus, there are these concept images that are just dripping with cool vibes. I am talking about Blade in the heart of Paris, single-player, third-person style. It is a big shift from Arcane's usual stuff like Deathloop and Dishonored, but in the best way possible. You will be playing as Blade, prowling the rooftops of a deserted, quarantined Paris, hunting down vampires. It's got all the makings of an epic stealth mission. And let's talk arsenal. Blade's not just rocking his signature katana, he is also packing a handgun. I am betting those bullets aren't your standard fare. Think silver for that extra vamp-kicking punch. As for powers, we are all on the edge of our seats to see if Blade will have some of his classic comic book abilities, or maybe some new tricks courtesy of Arcane Lion. And knowing Arcane, they are going to have some inventive combat lined up. I mean, can you imagine the action scenes? Blade swinging his sword, dodging and weaving, firing off silver bullets. It is all just so super cool. Honestly, just thinking about diving into this single-player, third-person adventure as Blade gets me all kinds of excited. We do not have all the details yet, but with Arcane Lion's track record, I'm expecting some seriously killer gameplay. It is Blade like we have never seen him before, and I am here for it.
Relax, man. I don't bite.
Trailer. Oh, and hey, did you catch that first trailer for Marvel's Blade at the Game Awards? It was straight up cinematic magic. Seriously, they did not just drop a trailer, they dropped a whole new vibe. It feels like a sneak peek into this dark, edgy world that Blade is going to be prowling around in. And Blade himself, man, talk about an intro. They have nailed his character right from the get-go. He has got this intense, mysterious aura that just pulls you in. The trailer does not spill too much, but it gives us enough to know that Blade is going to be this badass vampire hunting legend.
Easy enough.
Oh, good. The healing factor will...
Platforms. So, there's this intriguing bit about the platforms for Marvel's Blade. Arcane Lion is part of the Xbox Game Studios gang, all under the big Microsoft gaming umbrella. Naturally, you would think, okay, it is going to be on PC and Xbox Series X, kind of like what they did with Starfield, right? But here's the thing, both the trailer and the press release are keeping mum about which platforms the game will actually be on. Honestly, it has got me all curious. I mean, you would expect a big reveal like coming to PC and Xbox Series X, but nope, nothing. It's a bit of a mystery, and I'm over here wondering what's up with that. Maybe they've got a surprise in store, or maybe they're still figuring things out. Either way, it's definitely something to keep an eye on. Let's hope we get some clear platform news soon, because I am eager to know where I'll be playing as Blade. Release date. The waiting game for Marvel's Blade, right? Seriously, the anticipation is killing me. When Arcane Lion first showed off the game back in December 2023, they were just getting started with the development, and here I am, already daydreaming about prowling Paris as Blade. Considering how their last game, Redfall, launched in May 2023, a good 2 years after Deathloop in 2021, I'm trying to brace myself. I mean, game development isn't a walk in the park these days, so I am guessing and kinda hoping we will see Marvel's Blade hit the shelves around 2026 or maybe even 2027. It seems like ages away, but I have got this feeling it's going to be epic. A bit of a wait, sure, but for a game like this, we are sure it will be worth every second. Verdict, and there you have it, gamers. We have reached the end of our deep dive into Marvel's Blade. With Arcane Lion at the helm, we are in for a thrilling ride through the streets of Paris, vampire hunting style. No release date yet, and the platform mystery just adds to the suspense. So you understand why I am so super stoked to see how they are going to bring Blade's world to life. Especially with their track record of mind-blowing games, this is shaping up to be a game that will have us on the edge of our seats, katana in hand, ready to take on the vampiric underworld. That's all for today, folks. If you love joining me on these wild rides through upcoming gaming blockbusters, smash that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you do not miss out on any updates. We have got plenty more gaming excitement coming your way. If you have any upcoming gem in mind that you're also waiting on, let us know in the comment section for us to check out. Until next time, keep those stakes sharp and your swords ready. Blade's coming.